Shalom. And I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Kodesh. Double honors to my teachers, their apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing for this word with truth and sincerity, and your few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back at you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to try us, to prove us, so that we may be acceptable in his eyes. Okay? And how is the Lord going to try us? It's through hardships, through difficult times, okay? Through tribulation. That's how he's going to try us and prove us worthy. All right? Because it's when you're going through tough times, that's when it really counts. That's when the Lord is really going to try you and test you and see where your integrity is at, where your faith is at. Okay? Because when all odds are stacked against you, when the chips are stacked against you, that's when it really counts. Because what are you going to do? Are you going to trust in the Lord? Or are you going to take things in your own hands and say, I got it. Let me fix this problem, this, that, the third. And then here it is. You didn't pray. You didn't ask counsel from the Lord. But you went about it in your own might. And now you're completely through. Now you just failed the test. But scriptures advise us, whenever things like these happen, we just have to be patient and call upon the Lord. And then, wait for that answer. It doesn't mean that you don't do things to, in a sense of, you try to get out the ditch. You just wait upon that answer. And the Lord's going to show you signs. Okay, he's going to line things up to where it's plain in your eyes. This is how you go about it. And then get off your ass and then resolve the problem. But until then, if the Lord doesn't do that, then don't try to, rush things and, let me do this, that, the third. It doesn't work like that. Right? So let's read this. This is Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 1. It says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. See, verse 2 said, set thy heart aright, so get your mind right, and constantly endure, and don't make haste in time of trouble. When you make haste, that's when you make the biggest mistake. Certain things don't require haste. Okay? The Lord is long-suffering. We have to be long-suffering. We have to practice our patience. Right? Whatever that you go through. Whatever tribulation that it is. Because each individual brother or sister, they have their own walk, their own hell that they're catching. Okay? But that furnace is specially made for you, or that path is specially tailored to you. To where that's how the Lord is going to prove you worthy unto himself. Okay? We all have our different hells to go through. So don't get in that spirit to compare your hell with that brother, this, that. No. It doesn't work like that. The Lord is dealing with each individual hope for elect member on a personal level. Like one-on-one. Okay? Not everybody's in the same furnace. No. Each brother has their own furnace that they're going through. Okay? Verse 3 says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. So you got to cleave unto him. You got to pray. Okay? Maybe ask counsel. That's how you cleave unto him. You pray, you fast. Because one of the ways we get closer unto the Lord is fasting. Because that's when we tap into the spiritual. Right? Scriptures say if you cleave unto him, he's going to cleave unto, what's that? I think it's in James, where it says cleave unto him. Was it cleave unto? Draw nigh. I think it says draw nigh. And he shall draw nigh unto you. Oh, damn. Hold on. I said night. Yeah, that's it. This is James 4 and verse 8. It says, draw nigh to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. So you got to draw nigh unto the Lord in order for him to draw nigh unto you. And one of those ways is fasting, praying, okay? Especially when you're fasting and then you pray unto the Lord. Hey, that's even on a more higher level because you're tapping in the spirit, okay? You're mortifying the flesh. You're starving at the flesh to whether your spirit is growing, to whether your spirit is, you're more in the spirit, you're tapping in. So you fast, you do a prayer, then hey, you know what I'm saying? That's you utilizing the tools that the Lord has given you in this walk, man. We have to utilize these tools of prayer and fasting, man. Okay, we have our forefathers that did these things and how that they got delivered out of a situation where it seemed impossible. So we have to utilize these tools. Okay, so back to Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. You see, you got to be patient. You got to be patient when you're in a low estate. Okay, best believe the Lord is going to take you out that low estate. If you take heed unto the necessary steps, like we're reading about. Okay, if you set your heart all right, you calm yourself down. Okay, you don't make haste. Right, you cleave unto him. You practice your patience. You fast, you pray. Then, hey, he's going to take you out that low estate, man. And make sure you believe in that prayer that he's sending forth. You have faith in the Lord that he's going to do. He's going to basically deliver you out that low estate. If you don't have that faith to believe in him that he's going to do it, then, hey, all of those steps that you took is for naught. You need to have that faith to believe in him that he's going to do it. Okay? Hebrews 11 and 6. Without faith, it is impossible to please the Lord. All right? Verse 5. This is the point here. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You see, acceptable men are going to be tried in the furnace of adversity, man. That's how the Lord is going to prove us worthy unto him. It's by you going through that fire, man. That's the point. Okay, there's a reason. Let's get this one in Zechariah as well. And Zechariah 13, where it speaks about what that 1/3 is going to go through the fire, man. The fire is meant to purify you, to prove you. If you don't go through that, if you do not go through that fire, then how shall you be proven? It's necessary for you to go through the fire, to go through the hardships. All right. This is Zechariah 13 and verse 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the lands, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein. Okay, 2 parts referring to 2/3 of our people in the soils of America. Okay, they're going to be cut off and die. But what? The 3rd part, which is the 1/3, is going to be delivered. Okay? Abarataza will be of that number. Okay? And Abarataza, Abba meaning father in the Hebrew, Rataza meaning willing. So Father willing or Lord willing. Okay? Verse 9, it says, this is the point. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire. You see, the 3rd part has to go through the fire. Not evade the fire, go by it, okay, fly over it, go under it. No, you're going straight through that fire, man. Okay, brace yourself. The Lord's going to make you go straight through that fire. All right. And I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is my power. The Lord is going to refine us. He's going to try us as gold. Okay? That's like we read in Ecclesiasticus 2 and 5. Gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men, and what? In the furnace of adversity. Where things are going against you. Okay? That's one thing that you're going to experience in the truth, man. Where the elements, everything is going against you. What are you going to do? Are you going to trust in the Lord? Or are you going to take things in your own hands? Right? But regardless, we have to be proven. Regardless, we have to go through those hardships. Okay? What's that in the book of Acts? I think it's like 14. Let's get that one too. This is the book of Acts 14 and verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Through much tribulation, through hardships, sufferings. Okay? Don't get it twisted. The Lord is going to give you periods or pockets of peace too, pockets of pleasure. Okay? Pockets of increasing. All right? It's not always hell, fire everywhere. Oh my God, I'm burning. Yo, this is too much. No, the Lord is going to give you pockets of peace. Okay? Because Apostle Paul said, what? I know how to abase and I know how to abound. Meaning what? He was having periods where he was doing good, and he was having periods where he was doing bad. But regardless, he knew how to basically maneuver in each situation. Okay, whether he was in lower state, he knew how to deal with it. Whether he was in a higher state, he knew how to deal with it. Likewise for us, we got to be able to deal with these things. Because in this truth, it's like a roller coaster. There's ups, there's downs. There's ups, there's downs. Okay? It's always like that. All right? When you're up, Satan's going to come. Up. He's having too much fun. Boom. Let me bring this upon him. Right? Which ultimately, that's the Lord bringing that upon you to keep you sharp, so that you don't get caught in the fun, and you forget that you're on a mission. Right? You forget that you're supposed to be sighing and crying. Now, I love Babylon, matter of fact. Oh, shit. It's not that bad here. Right? You forgot about the sighing and crying because you're having so much fun, or, things are going great. Right? Then boom, the Lord sent Satan upon you to slap you up and say, yo, focus up, man. Don't you know you're on a mission here? You got to prophesy. You got to sigh and cry. Focus up, man. That's what the Lord does that, man. Because we could get caught up in the flesh, man. And then, things are going well, right? Everything's going good, boom, boom, bam. I'm the man. And then boom. The Lord sent Satan. Is like, yo, what are you doing, man? You're on a mission. Sharpen up, bro. Right? These things are going to happen. Okay? To hide pride from men. I was going to get the word tribulation here. So this is the word tribulation, and the blue letter. In the Greek, it says thypsis, or thlipsips. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It says oppressing, pressing together. Pressure. The Lord is going to apply that pressure on you, man. And whatever pressure that the Lord is applying, he knows you could take it. Regardless of how you feel about it. Oh, Lord, this is too much. I can't bear it. Nah. Yes, you can. There's a reason why he's bringing it upon you, because he knows you can. Okay? The Lord is not going to bring something upon you that you cannot take. Okay? It just takes of you just going through it and trusting that the Lord is working to where that, hey, to the final product, in a sense. Because we can see the final product. We don't know what we have to do to get to the final product. Only the Lord knows. That's why he brings these things upon us. Because through much tribulation, we shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. And that's what the Lord is proving us, trying us, and saying, yo, this is my servant right here. Look how he's dealing with this. He's holding fast his integrity. He's keeping his, his integrity. He's trusting in me. That's my guy right there. That's my dude. Right? You're applying all the necessary steps. But if you don't, then the Lord's going to be like, oh, damn. He's going to be ashamed of you. He's not going to call you one of his because you failed the test. Like it says in Proverbs, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. You failed the test. It doesn't mean that, you're not going to fall sometimes. Yes, we are. We're men. These things are going to happen, but it's a matter of what? You getting back up. The righteous man falleth 7 times and getteth back up. Right? It says metaphorically, oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, straits. Yeah, they're going to happen. But it's what? That's to prove us, to try us, to make us acceptable in the eyes of the Lord. Okay, if it's all good times, no tribulation, no trouble, no straits, how shall you be proven? Once again, people, your true nature or your true colors show when things are going bad, right? Like when a person gets angry, that's when the true colors show. They show forth their true emotions, how they really feel about you. So that's why the Lord is putting you through these things, so that it stirs up emotion to see where you at. Where's your mind at? Do you believe in me? Or are you just doing this because whatever? Because you don't even truly believe in the Lord. This is just a movement. You're just doing it. The Lord is going to try you, man. He's going to stir up your emotions to see where's your mind at. Okay? And that's all to prove you. All right? So, hey, I'm going to close it off there, man. But giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Chodesh. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.